I want to thank you all for coming back here and joining me today. My name is Joseph James. 5 minutes now before 12 noon Eastern Time. We're getting ready to watch the crude fall out of bed here off these highs, guys. Now remember, if you take this trade short on crude oil right now, it's a two-step pattern short. Momentum is oversold, so we know it's higher risk because of momentum. We know it's going to be lower percentage higher risk because of the Fed announcement in about 45 minutes time. But we do know this thing should fall off these wedge highs. I want to thank you all for sticking around today on this Fed day. And let's recall where we began our morning. Another fantastic day. We had a really sloppy Monday. Tuesday was great. Made $1,000 yesterday. Wednesday doubled that today with $2,000 on 4 contracts and simply followed a very specific plan. We did. We knew right away this morning the dollar index was at a turning point. When the dollar was at a turning point, we knew it was time to react. So we got into a couple trades relatively early this morning, right? 9 o'clock. That's early by our stance this week so far. And one thing that really helped us out was putting together a strong plan on crude oil. Crude oil futures really made it easy for us today because, again, go to the blog, and on your blog, here was our plan. Our plan was really simple. Our plan was to buy the lows of the wedge. Even if price went lower, we were still going to buy it. And then if price went to the highs, we would sell the highs of the wedge. And what did we do? That's exactly what we did. Price came down and we bought the lows. You can see it right here. Now, I did sell short to get down there, but again, we bought the lows. All right, bought the lows. Then we finished up our day at 11:30 selling the highs. In fact, I think you've got your short triggering right now, don't you? Right, there's your short trigger right now. Again, don't forget, 34 trigger line. You're talking 85 for a target and then 80 for a final target. All righty? So our plan of attack today on crude oil was rock solid right at 7:45 this morning. We knew we wanted to buy those wedge lows. These charts were posted at 7:45 this morning. We went over all this stuff in real time. If you missed it, you missed a lot. And you can go back through all the charts we used today as well. So we knew right away we wanted to buy the lows of the wedge on the crude, sell the highs of the wedge. We initially saw the dollar rising, so I traded short to get me down to the lows. First trade this morning was a wave pattern short. It was really easy to spot. Really easy to spot that wave pattern. We'll mark these up a little bit easier for you guys. So I'm looking right here. We knew we had the dollar at that time was rising, 845. So 845, dollar is, at this time, dollar's falling, 830. Dollar momentum curls at 8:45, 9 o'clock. We had the dollar, you can see the big green candle bouncing off that turning point. It later, of course, tumbled, but that's what gave us the clue to jump into that 21 wave. The 21 wave pattern short is right here. We read the tape in real time. We saw momentum in real time. There's your fast track winner. Now, again, I gave you guys the exact entry. I gave you the target on this, guys. So if you're trading right now with me, you put your limit order at 94. You took your profit off at 85. If you want to still hold on to this trade because you're trained on this as a member, you'll hold it to 80. Okay, 80 be your final target. There's 81. Give us 80, and that'll fill the final target for your fast track. Now, for the guests right now, this should prove pretty darn well we know this method works.